Hello, people. How are you feeling today?
It's live.
People! Hey, du måste klicka dig som fan runt omkring och så kommer du in på mission control. Klicka på den där uppe, logga ut och så logga in igen. Logga ut och logga in igen. What's up, people? Good morning, hello buddy, what's up? How are you guys feeling? It's good to be back here behind the microphone. I like today is a pretty epic day for the history of Planet IX and the future of Planet X and so on. We are doing a bit of a soft thing here at the office. We're celebrating. We've been celebrating a week and it's been amazing. But yeah, so we as you can see on my screen, it says Planet IX and list now and so on. And you know, we love Planet X, we love playing it, so logging in looks pretty cool. And trying to log in, it doesn't allow me. That's very unfortunate. Please let me. I'm on the wrong net. That's why. But hey, Alex from Ethiopia. Hi guys, really nice. Dubai was great. So well. We're having a bit of a huge surprise here today. It's it's fun to play Planet X. We all know that. We've been waiting for some major changes. We all know that. And today is one of those days where like a huge change to Planet X and the future of it is actually initiated. And we haven't really announced it in any way. We haven't really told you guys about when this will happen or you know how we will announce it and so on, but it's been very excited to well, I'm very excited to at least show you what it is I am talking about. So we all know about the terminal, we all know about the inventory, and we all know what we have been waiting for, something called mission control. And disconnecting and reconnecting and signing in nowadays will grant you access to, boom, mission control is up and running. Look at this, guys. How amazing. So what you're looking at now, it's actually mission control. Mission control is up and running. We have not publicly announced it yet. But however, all of you guys here on this stream today, you will be the first ones to know. How good is that? So for those of you who have a lot of waste or a lot of pics or, you know, drones and so on, it's time for you to go and collect waste, and it's time for you to go and construct facilities. It's time for you to go and generate energy, and it's time for you to be part of the revolution of Planet IX. And how amazing is this, guys? Like, this is so crazy good. It's been a long, you know, we've been waiting for this for so long, and unfortunately in this account we don't have facilities, we don't have any tech, but we do have plenty of pics. And in mission control, hi guys, welcome to first time chatters, welcome everyone. It's a pretty amazing day. We're announcing some really amazing cool stuff here today. The mission control, the launch of it. I told you I was showing this to you as soon as we have it ready, and now we actually been testing this on the testnet for 3 weeks time, and it's been a crazy week. We worked a lot. A lot. I'm just saying that we worked a lot, and it paid off. It normally does. So when we spend all our time, all our brains focused on the same thing, and like this is what we have been focused on getting ready. This is what I've been trying to get ready, and now we have removed all the flaws. We made it go smoother. We made it be better. We made it be the product that we wanted to launch, and now we have the opportunity to launch it, and we do it in a soft, beautiful, smooth way. So you guys, you are now notified about this, but we will not announce it on our disc, like on. We have not officially launched that it is up and running, but hey, why should we not be able to play it when we actually have launched it on mainnet and everyone can go in and play? So this is so sweet. Staking, you select the picks you want to stake, which is awesome. I'm not gonna stake any of the picks that we're trying to build. We have a large amount of picks. I know for a fact that we are not staking any picks in this. So selecting it, I'm selecting a tile which I wanna stake the picks on, and we all know what's gonna happen. Too much lag, or it's just for me, not sure. I mean we all want to stake our picks because picks will generate waste, and this is just a fantastic moment for Planet X and everything that Planet X holds. It's really nice. For those of you who have tech structure, if you have drones, if you have facilities, or if you have a lot of waste, well, then you want to convert that waste to other resources. Are you having a lag? So now what we have to do, we'll have to allow access to and transfer all your Planet X assets. So like picks and so on. We are giving the network access to them, and that was confirmed. Exactly. So all the NFTs on that contract to be sent to that contract. I hope you're not having too much lag. Well, this might be some difficulties with your connection where you're at. I hope not too much, because we were really thrilled and really happy to show you what is happening here today. So we are actually, at the moment, we're staking the first picks in the history of Planet X onto this stream account, and we are really excited to see what's gonna happen. So, did we make it? Yes, we made it, and it says a little A6. Perfect. So the first picks has been staked, and you can select another one. You click on build, and this time it will go a lot smoother, because you know what? We have already granted access to the network, to the contract for staking of same. And if we had any drones, I would definitely stake drones on the tiles, but I don't. But I'm definitely gonna buy drones for this account, the purpose of this account, so you guys can see what's happening. So all we're doing now is we're just pushing out all our picks, and the reason why we do it is because we want to generate waste, and we know what we can do with waste. We can transfer or convert it into different resources, the resources we want to construct facilities. Basically, the end goal of mission control is, constructing facilities, because they will generate waste. So now we have two different missions in Planet X. We have mission control, and we have territory building. Territory building we need. You know why? Yes. It's really exciting. So I'm definitely gonna make sure that we can get. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can get a surprise here as well. Just one moment, guys. Where is it? Where is it? I am just trying to find. There it is. Nice. Yes, sorry guys, I'm trying to fix some things that we can make this even more exciting. So what we're doing now is just taking all the tiles with picks, and we know that picks is enough to generate waste, but when you are having a facility, you obviously want to stake it on top of an asset, like a territory of same tier, because in that case you will generate so much more energy than compared to just a traditional picks. But in this case, I'm just gonna continue to build. Let's see if we can get this one to task. I'm just gonna change some of the settings here. So you can stake whatever picks you want. You only have 6 tiles to utilize. That's the key. So you gotta make sure that you don't stake picks that you need to use for territory building. That is very important. So just gonna select a rare picks, confirm it. So I'm just showing you guys how to operate the game now. It's looking pretty sweet and it's running quite smoothly. We are hopefully gonna see some waste generation on the tiles that we have staked. I'm just gonna keep on adding them, and I will also show you how you remove any of the assets that you have. Not that you normally want to remove them from any of the tiles unless you want to use them for something else, obviously, but in this case, no. Yo, what's up? Det är mycket fetare. Mycket fetare.
Mission control!
Vad som är också, ja. Nej men det är mycket fetare.
Nu är den live igen.
Yes, ja men det är mycket fetare. För då kan de se allting. Super. Nice. I'm gonna be sitting here for some time. I'm gonna show you as much as I can. I believe that once this starts spreading out in the crypto space, once this gonna spread into crypto space, we are probably gonna be the project that congests the Polygon chain. Think about it, not only pix trading, but also Yes. Yeah. So we are all sitting here at the office, and for the time being, at this moment, I think most of us are playing the game. We are testing it. We're trying it. We are live. We know how to make sure it's operating the way it's supposed to do. And I think that this is. I cannot do much about speed of the chain. Not at all, but what I can do is make sure that I prepare you guys so that you know. So I have picks in my inventory, but how do I get a tile? Well, all of the accounts. You need to access mission control, and you do that from the inventory. This is the inventory, the terminal. From the inventory, let's see if I update it, then I probably will see. So there you have mission control. If you go to mission control from your inventory, well, then you will be able to utilize your picks, and they will start generate waste for you, and that's exactly what you want. Yes. What is also really amazing, we have plenty of resources, right? Since you have been for those of you guys who have been following here on the Twitch, you know that we have opened up cargo drops and cargo drops and cargo drops, and we have managed to gather enough resources to construct the first facility. And we're still waiting for these picks to be minted or staked on chain. Well, once it's staked, we're gonna proceed and make sure that. Okay, let's see, because it seems like it's not really. Network is busy. Gas price is very high. Good evening, Satish. Welcome to Mission Control. It's really amazing, guys. I'm gonna soon show you what we can do with the resources that we have collected and gathered over time. You know, we we've opened all these cargo drops over the last month and a half. We've been trying to build our territories. We've been trying to get our domain ready in Outlier. We've been trying to get our uncommon area ready. We've been trying to build in rare tier. Rare tier has been very difficult, but we are up and running, and that's the most exciting part of it. So I'm gonna make sure that this Pix transaction will go through. I just might want to cancel it because it's Forest layer. Well, you can only utilize 1 pix per tile. So at the moment you have only 6 tiles per account. Oh, nice. It was actually confirmed. So we see what happens now. Nothing is stopping us. Hopefully not, at least. But okay, so the case is, if we want to build a facility, which we want to do, well, we need to enter an in-game corporation. And the in-game corporation with the in-game corporation which we need to interact with is the new lands. Look at this guy, old sport. I'm a jolly good architect with new lands, and super excited to share our masterful designs with you. We offer several buildings, all with results you can truly rely on. So if you want to build a facility, well, enter new lands and click on build facility. We produce things super quickly. It takes 8 hours to complete a building, and you can monitor the construction process in your task manager. I'll show you that a bit later. And this is how it operates. Various facilities can only be positioned on a corresponding territory or pix. The more materials we have at our disposal, the more probable it is that we will produce something truly amazing for you, like a radiant gardens or a fusion core. When the facility is ready and properly put in place, production of energy can start, and you can stake energy to gain IXT or new technology. You can also sell your facility on the NetDemo marketplace or improve it to a facility that is even more productive. Ta-ta! Super exciting. So we have initiated our process of constructing a facility, and we click on next. And guys, so this is where we utilize our resources. This is the base recipe, like the requirement of resources needed to construct one facility. And looking at this table here, this table explains the chance of getting a certain tier facility when you construct them. To increase the probability of getting a certain tier facility, well, what you can do is you can add more biomods. So in this case, I added 2 extra legendary biomods to the recipe, and the percentage chance of receiving a fusion core, which is the legendary tier, increased from 1.8 to 5.66. So the increase is exponentially decreasing per biomod you add to the recipe. Well, in this case, I'm not gonna add any extra. We know that we are soon able to build our first outlier domain, which means that, well, why not have a facility of outlier tier, which is the closest one we can get. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. We have a 39.21% chance of getting a solar grid. We proceed by clicking on next. All the resources required are displayed here. Boom. So now we have initiated the process of constructing our first facility, and it's looking like it's going good. How good is that, guys? This is easy. So fantastic. Your facility will be assembled at Newland's construction site, and in 8 hours we'll dispatch it to your inventory. I say you will be flabbergasted when you see it. If you're in a hurry, I know some chaps that can speed up the process. Say 50% faster for only 100 asset credits. Sounds good. Well, let me know, agent. Beep beep. So what you can do is you can speed up the process. You can accelerate the construction by spending Astro credits. Well, let's do it so you can see what is happening. Okay. One moment, guys. So I'm just gonna tell them one thing. So guys, so we can speed up the process. It's normally 20. We have 23 hours to go, but spending Astro credits will decrease the time of the construction. So spending okay, so minor adjustments need to be made. However, so spending 230 Astro credits will reduce the construction time to 57 minutes, or it actually will reduce it to 1 hour. But since we spent like some time already, I'm gonna confirm this. I'm gonna spend it so we can see that the facility is being constructed while I am actually playing it here live for you. And as you see in the chat, Pix Web3 Dev, hello guys, I'm a programmer for Pix. I'm here to answer questions for a little bit so that Streamback can focus on displaying the cool game. So please, you know, answer, please ask as many questions as you would like, and I will try to answer them accordingly, and my lovely friend here will also assist me. But first of all, I'm going to speed up this process by spending some Astro credits. So I'm gonna see here what the questions are exactly. So since each one of the accounts will only be given 10 tiles, like these are tiles in Vision Controls, and you can stake the picks on them, and by staking them you will. So super guys, so what we jag kan inte heller. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to actually accelerate it, but maybe I was just giving permission to do it. Just one moment. So this actually, if you have picks, that's enough. Picks will Yes, we there's no Gleam VM today, or today was like yes, I'm currently seeing that the facility speed up does not really work according to the plan. Well, I'm just gonna leave it like this accelerated task mission. So maybe if so we have 3 different menu tabs here on our left hand side. Build, which allows us to build both, and here we can access the overview. From the overview you will see what you have placed on your tiles, what is currently staked, and if you have a tech or a structure, as in a facility or a drone, staked on top of your land asset on that tile, that will also be in the summary of each one of the tile fields. So we get A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. Zooming in here on the map, on the tiles, you can see A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. If you go on build, well, you can build land as that's on your tiles. If you have any tech, well, that's drones. You can actually stake them on top of your land tiles, which will speed up the waste generation process, and also it will collect a lot more waste at the same time before you need to claim it. So for a pix, you need to claim your waste when it reaches 3 waste units per tile. It won't spawn more waste units until you clean that tile of waste. If you have a drone, well, it can collect waste for up to 24 hours, 48 hours, and then you need to go and claim it. So yes, it's a lot better to have any drones. And also, look at this, guys. Get some facilities here, and as you need to stake, the facility on the same tier land asset, well, we have an outlier, we have a rear facility here, and I can already show you that we have a rare pix staked here on this A5 tile, which means I can stake the facility. So let's do it and let's see how we produce energy. Once again, we need to grant the contract access to our NFTs so they can be utilized. Once that has been done, we can start staking them. So there's different types of 1155s, different types of tokens we use to interact with the different contracts. Drones, there's two types of drones. We have facilities to start with, also picks and territories. Territories and picks, they're ERC 721s. The other ones are ERC 1155s. They have different kind of functions, but they kind of like operate the same. So look at this, guys. So now we are having a facility staked on a 5 tile. This is amazing. So this little beauty here, let's go and zoom in on it. This beauty here has just started to produce energy for us. How good is that? How good is that? So we're all waste collectors now, guys, and for those of you who are drones, you don't need to be as active to collect it, but those of you who only stake land on your tiles, you need to go and collect it when it reaches 3 waste units per tile. During the period we're sitting here, you will see the waste unit spawn, hopefully some energy as well. But so we have, I show you the build where you can build land, tech, facility. There's also the overview, and on A5, which we just staked the rare facility on, you can now see that there's 2 assets that are active. We have a rare pix and we have a rare facility placed on top of it. If you want to remove an asset staked on a tile, you simply click on the trash can, the little red trash can, and confirm it in the wallet. By doing so, you remove the asset that is staked on the tile. But we don't want that. We want to see it generate energy. The badge does not have any utility in mission control. The badge will only give you certain benefits for airdrops and whitelists and so on, but it has no actual utility in the game. It's part of the NFT, the Planet X NFT collection, which is different from the in-game assets. So it's an off-game assets, but it will also help you get access to future airdrops, future utilities, future tokens, and so on. At the moment, well, that's what it looks like, but I think you all have heard about the in-game corporation called Blue. Blue is the provider of skins and assets that you can use to exactly, just a great, but to use to create your profile look prettier in the future, and perhaps you can also, you know, imbue your mission control site in the future. Once again, Blue have all their assets up and running. You will also be able to interact with that. Yeah, so we have the overview, we have the build section, and let's go and check out the manager. The manager is basically showing you what is currently happening. So we have a rare facility staked on 1 tile, and it will be able to produce 80 energy before you can claim it. And checking here on the new lands, we know that we started a construction of a facility. We tried to accelerate it as well, but the acceleration did not really go through. Let's try it again and see if it happens. So let's try to speed it up once more. And I also check that spending more than the actual, so going to 230, going to 40, spending too much is currently not very good. So I'm gonna try once more and see if this is working. No, pics have the same waste generation. Territory, the same waste generation. It's an average of 12 per 24 hours. I'm gonna try to spend some Astro credits again to speed up the process, just to make sure we didn't do any mistake in the confirmation. I'm pretty sure we did not, but let's try it again. This account is purely for educational purposes, and we can only hope that it is working. So we need to test it and try it. No, basically not. So at the moment, but okay. So we all know now that we have the task manager, and the more tasks you have up and running, let's say you want to sell waste. This W here, it shows waste. We currently have 200 waste in our wallet. So there's two in-game corporations to interact with. We have the global waste systems, which I really wanna access. Okay, does not. Maybe we can try the Eternal Labs. No, okay. So, okay, I need to check on this with the devs because I can currently not access the global waste system nor Eternal Labs, and those are the two corporations that we want to interact with when we are selling waste. Global waste system give you an equal amount of Astro credits as the amount of waste you sell to them. The Eternal Labs gives you resources. Okay. Sebbe, kunde du komma in på Eternal Labs eller Global Waste System?
Man gör en hard refresh tydligen.
Vad betyder det? Clear cookies and cache and so on.
Ja, exakt.
Okay, so guys, I'm just gonna clear cookies and cache and log back in again, because that way I will most likely be able to access the different in-game corporations, which I really want to do because we are here. Where's the settings? There you are. Privacy, security, clear, yes. Browsing history, 20th. So I'm probably gonna be logged out and I need to log in again. Let's see what is happening now. Connect wallet, yes please. Connect, signing in, yes please. So clear cookies and cache before you start playing. I think that's the best way of doing it. So then I'm gonna try to access global waste system. So yes, look what happened. The traditional and most beautiful clear cookies and cache tips is working once again. So global waste even. Waste, that's what we do. All digging and no drink. The board says I turn shit into gold. Well, that's bloody great then. Whatever. To sell waste, well, click on sell waste. So the board wants me to elaborate. Alright, shit. The waste from your territories and picks are valuable, right? But waste needs to be refined to gain proper value. We'll solve that for you. And then we give you Astro credits. Alright. If you don't like it, well, go and deal with bloody Eternal Lab or whatever. Okay, so by default, it is set to 25 waste, which is the minimum amount that you can sell to global waste system at the time. But you can also increase it to 200 at a time. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell 200 waste units to global waste system, and this is the outcome. So it's actually not one-to-one. They have a bit of, they take a cut from it, so it's 0.5%. And we proceed by clicking on next. Yes. Shit, transaction failed. Mamma mia. Cannot estimate transaction, may fail, may require. Okay, so I'm gonna go back because I thought the maximum was 100, so I'm gonna set it to 100 and see if that's working better. So yes, that's the case. Look at this, guys. So that's another thing that I need to adjust, the amount of picks set. So you can only sell 100 waste at the time to global waste system. If you want your waste to be converted to Astro credits quick as possible, well, then you can accelerate this process, and you spend Astro credits to speed up the process, and you can spend up to 30 Astro credits. Doing so will give you Astro credit instantly. So per 5 Astro credits, you will reduce the time with an hour. So check on this. We're just gonna only spend 25, so we can see what it looks like once we can claim it from the task manager. You confirm it that you spend those extra Astro credits to receive Astro credits. Yeah, sorry, 5%, not 0.5%. That is correct. My bad, guys. So what we can do now is we can continue to stake land tiles on our land assets on our tiles, because that's what we want to do. We want to show you how to generate waste. I'm just gonna check how. So look at this. So the speed up process, it seems like it has worked, and I think we've spent some extra Astro credits on doing so. And the acceleration process of refining waste at the global waste system did also work. This was like a front end error, and what we can do now, we can actually claim the facility. We still don't know which type of facility that we will get until we claim it, but we will check. Yes, if you go on the same process as staking a pix on a tile, you stake the territory on a tile. Yes, exactly. First stake a rare pix or a rare territory. So in this case, we were given a common facility. Hold on, Bean. Your facility is super spoofing and is now shipped to your lands. May I suggest, place it on a land tile and produce some of that yummy energy. Super sweet. So we can go to inventory. And if we go to industry, we now find that we have one solar grid not yet utilized, and we also have this newly constructed common facility. Geothermal wells draws its power from the permaground. Using the heat from the depths, it produces energy on a frequency of every 20 hours. The facility requires some luck when binding biomods together with a blueprint. Geothermal wells can only be placed on common pigs and territories, countryside and suburban on planet IX. You can construct your common facility at new lands on planet IX. Build the planet of tomorrow. So really nice. We just constructed this super dope looking facility, and we can now utilize it in mission control. So access mission control, we once again click on mission control up here and continue. So we have a common pigs already staked. What we can do now is we can go to build and find the facility section, and there you go. There we have the common facility that we just constructed at Newlands. To stake it on a land tile, or stake it on a tile, we can make sure that there has been a land asset staked of the same tier. So the tier of the facility must match the tier of the land asset. And as you see, both of them got lit up because they have the same tier as the facility. So it's going smoother and smoother, which is really nice. The transactions are executed and completed. We just need to wait for it to be written on the chain. All of these assets, they're on-chain assets, which means that every transaction is recorded on the chain. We need to drag to the tile to place rare pigs in tile. Well, basically what you do is you go to the build menu. If you wish to stake a land tile, its pigs and its territories, well, you open the land menu, you select a pigs of the tier you wish to stake. Let's say outlier. Tendency you don't want to use that, but yeah, I do, because we have a facility. But okay, that's something else that I need to check on. So if you're trying to build a territory but you have not minted them yet, it's not easy if I use just only cell phone. Your cell phone works fine. I spent some time, and maybe I can do like this, just to show you. Okay, so this is kind of what it would look like. I hope you still see the screen. I just minimized it to show you. Okay, no, we have not that function up and running yet. But yeah, it's just like more narrow, but you operate them the same way. You use the menus, the build menu, to stake land assets or tech or facilities on the tiles, and you use the task manager. I tried it on the phone, and it's kind of like it operates very smoothly. It operates the same way as I think I need to refresh this. Currently messing with me a little bit. But yes, I tried it on the phone as well. It works very smooth. It's just more narrow, and you use your fingers to navigate like this. Now I'm using my mouse, but the same thing you can do with your fingers on your touchscreen of your phone, and you will have the same selection of menus. So you have the build, overview, and build, and you will also have the task manager. The task manager will look the same, only that you will not see the actual mission control. You will only see the task manager when opening it, which is really good. So it runs very smoothly on the phone as well, I think. But obviously, if you have any suggestions, please reach out to us in Discord, and we will review your request and see if it is an update that we find worth investigating. But all your tips and tricks are very much appreciated, because we are building this amazing game together. So keep on sending us your ideas and your geniuses, what you guys are like thinking of, and how do you think the game should be operating and so on. So look at this. You see the outcome, 100 Astro credits. We speed up the process. We spent 25 Astro credits to speed up the process. It's 49 minutes to go. So when this countdown is at 0,0000, the claim button will lit, and we can claim the Astro credit we spent to refine our waste. So now it's time to enter the next corporation, the new Eternal Lab. Thank you so much, Pix Web3 Dev, for joining us today. It was really good to have you here. We're just gonna continue to make this game even better. And look how beautiful this is, guys. Dear, the art of creation is a beautiful process. At Eternal Lab, we perfect the universe itself. It's all for the greater good and wondrous commencements. What do you desire? Well, we would like to sell waste to Eternal Lab, because Eternal Lab will refine our waste and they will convert it to valuable resources. And you know what kind of valuable resources we are enjoying, and it is the biomods, the blueprints, and so on. Dear, the value of an object is not a property of the object alone. It is a property of the object in relation to another object. And the value of waste, well, it's the memories, the combination of metamaterials of the land from which the waste was collected. By collecting waste on a specific tier of land, you will consequently gain a higher possibility of gaining biomods of that same tier. Biomods are cumulative of the value of waste. That's the logic of entropy. But our experiments are no exact science. The temporal structure of the world is too complex, dear. And so, your collected waste might reward you with a blueprint or legendary biomod. But it can additionally result in nothing at all. Sometimes waste is just waste. So as you know, selling waste to Eternal Labs might result in nothing. So it's a bit of a high risk, high reward game. Same thing here, 25 is the minimum amount of waste you can sell to Eternal Lab. But you can also increase the amount to a maximum of 100 waste units. The probability output 1.2 for blueprint, 2.4 biomod legendary tier, for a rare 6.02, uncommon 12.04, common 18.07, outlier 24.09, and to find nothing at all is actually 36.14%. But let's do it. Let's sell our waste and see what we get. come on, give me some love, give me some love. Boom. Transaction completed. To see the world directly beyond time, the entropy of this planet, your waste, will hopefully be refined into biomass in 6 hours. Our experiments at Eternal Lab are confidential, but you can follow the progress in your task manager. Same thing here, you can actually accelerate the process by spending, guess what? Astro credits. So if I cancel this little info box and I go to the task manager, you can see that I now have 4 refining waste tasks under Eternal Lab. So for each 25 waste you deposit or like you sell to Eternal Labs, that's 4 different tasks for them to complete. So to speed up, well, accelerate as always, and 30 Astro credits will give you an instant refining of the sold waste. Let's try to do it. This is good. Can try to speed up another process and just leave it at that for 1 hour and not make it instant. Just to show you the. So here it's very important to be strategic. What do you need the most at the time? Is it worth for you to spend Astro credit to have the chance of receiving that last piece of biomod you need to construct your facility? Well, sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. If you still have a long process to go before you have completed collect all the different resources required, well, yes, then I assume it's very, very important to not spend too much cash. Okay, good. So I will show you now what will happen when we claim the refined waste from Eternal Lab. Same thing here. We don't know if we will get anything at all, or if we get a certain biomod blueprint. So let's see what we can get here today. Yes, you should stake all the tiles in mission control. You have 6 tiles, utilize them the best way possible. That's the entirety. You want to have you can utilize them now. I do not have a drone on this account, so I cannot show you. So look at this, guys. So in this case, there was a 7% chance of getting a rare biomod, and we did. Really, really, really amazing. So if you have a drone, you go to build and tech. Under tech, there's a drone. But I don't have a drone on this account. And due to that, I cannot stake it. Please note, stake a drone, you need to have a land asset staked on a tile. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna proceed by continue to stake land tiles on picks, so they will start generating waste. So the best way to do it is to utilize all tiles in mission control. There's 6 of them. Make sure that you populate all of them with assets as soon as possible for maximum output. VM2K, no Gleam link today. No time to didn't have time to set it up, unfortunately. So what I've always this is purely for educational purpose of today. We will definitely, be streaming a lot more this week. Last couple of weeks I did not have time to stream, and well, you all know why, because we need to test this game. And now we're doing it, and it's going quite well. It's I'm just gonna keep on populating the tiles with land assets, so they will start generating waste. Waste is good, and you know what? If you don't claim your waste, well, then you might be rated from other players. So if you don't want to get rated of your waste, so make sure that you claim your waste not as frequently as possible, but once they have reached 3 waste units per tile. And what I also suggest that you do is that you wait for all tiles that you're currently using for waste production to be filled before you claim them. The more waste units you claim at the time, the less gas you spend per waste unit. So this is just strategically more favorable if you look at the perspective of spending as little matic per waste unit possible. So this is kind of like what mission control is all about. We have these certain in-game corporations that at the moment Whitespace is not up and running. Lucky Cat, well, we've been interacting with Lucky Cat in the past. We know what it is all about. They have raffles, no active raffle to date, but yes, this is what we do with Lucky Cat. Going back to mission control, simply click on mission control. I know you are very excited to start playing yourself. I'm just here to show you, guide you. If you have a laptop, if you have in front of your computer, well, you can start. So make sure that you clear cookies and cache before you start. So open your computers, open your phone, clear cookies and cache, start interact with the different in-game corporations, start staking some assets on your tiles. See the tiles starting to generate waste. I'm gonna open the task manager again, and like these two, we will soon see start energy collected change. In 37 minutes we're gonna be able to claim the waste we deposited into global waste system. We have 3 refining processes ongoing at Eternal Labs. One that we have speeded up, this one, and we can claim the resource that we might find in 50 minutes. But these two, we need to wait another 5 hours and 50 minutes. No active order at the new lands, but we might want to go into new lands again and check on the resources we have. It's looking so nice. I really enjoy the look of new lands. And you know what else is happening this week? What kind of mint do we have? Well, we have the New Lands Genesis NFT mint. The last one sold out in less than 3 minutes. And we are expecting this one to go just as quick or even quicker if possible. Not sure if that's possible, but yes, Lia Pilipina, you can start testing yourself playing mission control. Absolutely. We have not officially announced it yet. We are doing it this way. This is like a soft start, and the word will spread it bit by bit by bit by bit. But this is to make sure everything is working the way we want it to do. And as we have been playing here today for this hour, we have, found some small flaws. Nothing too extreme. We're still able to construct our facilities. We're still able to stake our picks. So if we look at the resource list, we have something in brackets. The numbers in brackets, that's the amount that we hold on our account. So as you can see, there's only 10 in our inventory, which means I cannot increase the amount. I only have 2 legendary biomods, and it needs to buy a legendary biomods to create a facility, and so I cannot increase the amount. But the other ones I can. But this is cool. So like we've already seen how we construct the facility. So I might wait for tomorrow with constructing the second one. So what else are you to do in mission control? Well, as you know, there's an average of 12 waste generated per tile. So when we're done here today, we might see waste units popping up. It's not a linear production, it's more of a Poisson's distribution schedule. So that's an average of 12 per day, but it doesn't necessarily say it's linear. But yeah, I suggest that you go in and start playing it and start asking questions. If you have any questions, I'm gonna be here for you. We haven't really been in to this account for a long time, and to access the net empire, well, voila, that's what you do. And all know what the net empire is. No, okay. Net empire is the marketplace. So it's on a different URL name. So this is actually the marketplace. I just quickly need to go and check on how we're doing, because we haven't been too active on this account for a long time. So just check, see how we are doing here, see if we can, perhaps we have our legendary domain ready. Oh no, not legendary, but the outlier domain. Not sure. Whoa, guys, this is looking pretty good. Still a long way to go, but there's a lot of picks that we managed to buy during the last week, since we've not been Yes, happy to see that, Johnny. Really nice. You should all go in and try to access it. And as I mentioned, don't forget to remove clear cookies and cache, as it is necessary to be able to enter the different in-game corporations. This is looking pretty good. I think I need to spend some time here as well, start bidding again, because we obviously do have a lot of notifications to go through. I'm just quickly gonna check here what has happened in the area of still not connected any of the clusters. That's a shame. Oh my god, I need to start spending some more time on this account as well to make sure we got this up and running. So what do we need? How are we actually looking? If I go to yes, and if I go to manage territories or create territories, so the main cluster is at 137, that's 18, that's like 155, 169, 170, 180. So if we are to connect all the clusters that are currently functioning, well, we would have our domain ready. Mamma mia. Okay. that's one of the three. So I'm gonna check on. I'm happy to hear that. Yo, Basim Tucker, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm just gonna quickly check on this and see how we are looking. Oh, it's still a sad story. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Well, I think it's time that we go back to mission control. See if anything has happened. Not yet. So Basim Toker, welcome to mission control. How good is it looking? So nice, huh? This is what we are gonna spend our time on in the future. So we've just, started to stake our land assets here on the tiles, which means that they have not yet it has not yet started to spawn waste units on the tiles, but it will very soon start doing so. Until then, we can only check what is happening here. 43 minutes to go, and also checking out on if we go to the build menu and we go to the overview, that's so look at this. We have fully populated all the tiles in mission control, which is what you should do. Make sure that you utilize all the tiles to have maximum output from your tiles. No point staking territories in mission control unless you have facilities. A pix will generate as much waste as a domain would do. Bronx Warrior, hey, how are you? A pix will generate same amount of waste as a legendary domain would do. So no point staking your territories and mission control unless you have facility and wanna produce energy. Joycan, what happened when you deposited the waste to the GWS? So I currently don't have any waste, so I cannot deposit more, but it did go well for us.
Go buy some on OpenSea.
Go buy more waste on OpenSea.
Yes.
You cannot only produce, you can actually buy. Spend money. If you want to be the forefront AOC, well, go spend some more.
Nice.
It's true. But yes, you can also.
I think you should buy some waste.
I should definitely buy some waste.
No more free minting.
So what I can do, I hope you can see my screen. Yes, that's good. That is easier. I'm gonna Planet IX assets. What's up, Philippe?
Hey man.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Ça va bien, toi?
Ça va bien, merci. It's going good. People are excited, showing them mission control. It's looking dope.
It is looking amazing. Feels
Yes.
amazing. And there's more to come.
Kashi, nice to have you here. I cannot show you. Well, I can show you, but I cannot do it. I don't have any drones. But if you go on build, and if you go to tech, if you would have drones in your account, you would see them right here. And to stake them, well, you do the same thing as you would do with a facility. You use it and you place it on a tile, confirm it, And the same thing you do with your drones. I don't know, Cash, if you can hear me, but I've just told you that I don't have a drone. Hey, what's up? Welcome from Sydney. Good to have you back here. Mission Control is live and we are showing it right here, right now. Yes, so you cannot deposit more than 100 waste at the time. I have written that on my little note here that you can actually select more waste. So limit yourself to 100 waste, not 101, 100 waste, and your transaction will go through. So this is Mission Control, my friends. We currently are having 3 facilities staked. We are looking at a solar grid, a radiant garden, and not sure, geothermal fissure. Yes, pretty good looking assets here. They are all producing energy. If we go to task manager, we are now finding that we are having a common facility, an outlier facility, and a rare facility staked. Yes, so yeah, it's looking pretty amazing. So if you want to deposit waste to global waste systems, maximum of 100. I will tell our devs to change so you cannot increase to more than 100, because if you do so, well, then you will fail. I just answered the question. To deposit drones, you go to build tech. I don't have a drone on this account, which means I cannot stake a drone. If I would, how you do it is you go to build and you go to tech. There would be a drone here. You click on the drone and then you place it on a tile where there's no structure. So if you have a facility, do you own a facility already? If you don't own a facility, well, then nothing will show. If you have staked all your facilities, well, then you will find them in the overview. Any available tile, they have the same utility. There's no different on the tiles. So looking here, tile 4, A4 has an outlier picks and has an outlier facility. Tail I5, A5, rare picks and rare facility. Tail A6, common picks and common facility. But what we are supposed to do now, we're gonna go and spend some cash to buy some waste. And I need to figure out in what currency I need to pay. So I'm going to Planet IX assets. So Richard, I recommend you not to stake territories on the tiles unless you have facilities. A pix would generate the same amount of waste per day as a territory. So I'm repeating that once again, so you're not doing any mistakes. You click, no dragging, click. I'm repeating that once again. There's no point staking a territory unless you have a facility. A pix will generate the same amount of waste as a territory. Okay, so if you own a facility, can you find them in your inventory? Do you, if you go to the inventory, and if you go to industry, so now they're currently staked, so I won't see them. You will find them here if you have them. If you don't own a facility, well, you need to construct them. And if you want to construct them, well, you need the resources required to construct them, and you do it by going into new lands. We might have done another update. Just gonna refresh the page and see what is happening. Yes, good. Another update has been done. So if you want to construct a facility, we'll go to new lands, and this is how you do it. The preset amount of resources, it's the amount that is required to construct a facility, and this is the probability output. Exactly. So I have noted, I have written that on my paper, my notebook here, to make sure that I'll inform the devs that we need to change, so we cannot try to sell more than 100 waste at a time at the global waste systems. Yes, your drones are spinning on the tiles. So sweet, right? We're loving it. We are loving it. And you know what's so good about the drones? You don't have to collect. After 3 waste units have been spawned on your tile, they will keep on collecting waste for 48 hours. Yes, you can collect waste, absolutely. If you don't have any land, if you don't have any picks, well, if you want to spawn waste, then you need to get picks. You can go on marketplace, you can go and bid directly on the map, just buy the cheapest picks out there. Sometimes you can get a picks on the marketplace for 0.01 IXT. It doesn't matter what picks you have. Yeah, sometimes people are selling picks dirt cheap. I go check every once in a while. They're normally located where there's very few picks generated on the map. So where there's very few distributed picks, where it's very extremely, or kind of like at the moment, impossible to create a territory, I normally call their locations for the future. Sometimes people are selling picks in those areas for very little IXT. Yes, so if you go to mission control again, you need to activate them. You need to stake your... Yes, everything is on chain. You can close your laptop. Everything is happening in the background. So you need to stake your drones. If you have a drone, you will find him here. and you need to stake them on top of a land tile. That's just how it is. It's just like trading pigs in the background. You place 100 bids and you wake up the next morning and you see the result of your bidding. I think soon we will see pigs waste unit to spawn on the tiles. Here in the overview, if you have any tech or structure staked on top of land asset on a tile, you will see it right here. So there's an outlier pigs, and on top of the outlier pigs there's an outlier facility. So let's see if we can check some. How can I? Something is not. I'm just trying to access OpenSea. Thank you very much. It seems like OpenSea is going really slow. So I should probably, yes, there's waste. So let's check on this. As I need, let's see if maybe I don't have the resources. Nope. Okay, so what I will do first of all, I will go to quick swap exchange, and I am going to the app. I will swap position on that. I need to go and get IXT. I will like to sell, let's say 25 IXT. No, let's do like 50. So we have enough matic. Exactly. You need to check on Polygon scan to see the current gas price. It's an 1155 asset. It doesn't hold more property than others. Shouldn't be more heavy than any other asset. So if that's the case, well, it might be something causing the issue that I currently don't understand. So this is how you use quick swap. If you never used this before, we now managed to swap IXT for matic. And what will we do now? Yes, we're gonna go and buy some matic, some waste. We needed matic for that. So let's go to our cart and let's buy 50 waste. It's 5 matic, complete purchase. Beautiful. Yes. What do you mean add funds to purchase? I have enough matic. Let's go and check. Polygon, it should work. Not sure why it doesn't work. Let's Oh, now it's looking good. Okay, nice. Now we purchase some waste. We can go back to mission control. And what can we do with waste? Yes, we can do two different things with waste. So for waste generation, there's no difference between staking a pix or a legendary domain. If you are having facilities, well, then there's much better to stake your area or your territory and then stake the facility on top of that territory. How do I sell waste on OpenSea? Well, go and check out. You will find what assets you have, and what you can do is you can sell as bundle or list for sale. And you proceed by doing so, and you can also sell as a bundle. But that's not what I'm here to show you today. If you want to operate on OpenSea, well, that's a different. That's not Planet X related. So, well, there's a lot of tutorials out there to show you how to use it. Yes, it's basically you go and then you can transfer them, or you can sell them, or you can list them, or whatever you have in your wallet. But first of all, you always need to go to your collected, and here you can go from more options and sell or list for sale. So what are we doing now? We just bought 50 waste, and we're still waiting for waste units to spawn on our tiles. These are generating or producing energy, and we can go to global waste system. We enter, and in here we 100 of 100 in progress, which means I couldn't sell more waste. But if I go to the task manager, I can speed up the process. It will cost some Astra credits, so I necessarily don't want to do it. We already did it, but and I should be able to sell. So in 7 minutes time, these 100 waste will be converted to Astra credits, and we can sell more to them. But what we can do now, we can sell to Eternal Labs, and hopefully we can access it. Yes. So this is now accelerate your orders. Apparently this is what they want me to do. This is another little flaw that I need to report, but I don't have with Eternal Labs. There's 1, 2, 3. But yeah, in 19 minutes time, this one will be cleaned out. Oh, I can claim the waste from it. Yes, so all assets will be traded in in-game marketplace with the marketplace 2.0 update in the upcoming future. So that's really, really good, really, really cool. but at the moment we are. I think. Well, you need to manually collect waste because the picks that you have staked on the tiles, they will generate waste. You will quite soon see that there will be waste units popping up on these 3 tiles. On these 3 tiles, we can later on claim the waste. It's only favorable to own drones. So if you don't have any drones, you can still claim waste from your tiles. I hope that we will soon see the waste units popping up. It should be that since there's 12 waste per 24 hours, for every 2 hours 1 waste will pop up. So I really hope that there will be waste units popping up on the tiles here quite soon. So I'll show you how to claim it as well. It's worth mentioning that to decrease the gas fee cost per waste unit that you claim, you need to it's better to wait until you have 3 waste on each one of your tiles and then collect them at the same time. I'll show you what it looks like in a short while, I hope, and then you proceed by claiming them all at the same time. It's favorable. You wouldn't necessarily need to spend as much Matic on gas fee, even though that Matic on gas fee is in general quite low. But it's no point. Well, and especially if you stake them and claim them at the same time, they will spawn kind of the same time, and they will, be filled kind of at the same time as well. So I'm just gonna fill my water bottle, guys. One second. Jajamän! Hello. It'd be quite fun to see tomorrow, to track the activity. A6 only defines, so if you go into the task manager or if you go to the build menu and you go to the overview, it's only for you to quicker find what is going on all the different tiles. We just named the tiles A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. So there's no point, like, there's no different on pigs. Basically, they have the same waste generation. All land assets generate the same amount of waste. It only differs once you stake facility on top of them. The only way to increase the waste generation output is by staking a drone on top of your land tile. Unfortunately, I do not own a drone on this account. Maybe I can go and get one. Maybe I can. Wonder if I own that amount of. Okay, I'll try to make that happen for tomorrow so I can show you. But the drones, they collect waste for you, and they do it in a much better fashion because you don't need to collect the waste after it has spawned 3 waste units on the tiles. I think it should start collecting waste by now. I really want to see them small tiny waste units to spawn on the tiles. Okay, let's go and do a bit of pix trading. We should not forget that pix trading is still a major part of Planet IX. Just keep on asking questions, guys. Yeah, the first build, that will take an extra time since you have to interact with the different contracts. That will take care of the yes, so territories, they are very good for energy. Pigs is good enough for waste generation. Remember that, guys. No need. It's better to have your territory staked in on the territory staking dashboard prior to when you have any facilities to stake on top of them. And even then, it's worth keeping track on where you will have the best financial outcome. So it all depends on how many territories there are staked and how much energy you need and so on. It's really busy at the moment. I'm trying to log in here again, see if we can. What if I want to change the pix tier on the tiles? How can we change it? Well, great question. If you go to build, we have the overview manager. You're looking at A1 tile. There's currently a pix staked. It says active and A1 is here. If I want to remove it, there's a little trash can. If I click on a trash can and if I confirm it in the wallet, well, then you will remove it from the tile and you can stake another land asset on top. Since I don't want to remove it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm still waiting for them to spawn waste. So this is the case. You can, and if I scroll down to a pix where, or to a tile where there's both a pix and a facility staked, I first of all need to remove the facility from the staked pix before I can actually remove the pix as well from the tile. Yes, it will only increase the probability. It's correct, Lara. There's no certainty. Not 100% sure how the mathematical formula looks like and how it's calculating it. But yes, that's Eternal Lands story. They will sift through your waste and look for the biomods. I'm finding the chain to be very busy at the moment. I'm just gonna quickly check if I can get this domain connected somehow, because that'd be really good for the energy production of the facility that we constructed. Yes, wonderful, that's good. So looking down here as well, we have a rare pix, and on top of that rare pix there's a rare facility placed. And it also tells you that energy output per 12 hours. And it says here energy output per day to waste output per day 0, since there is a... So as soon as you stake a facility on top of a land asset, that land asset will stop producing waste and start producing energy. An energy output per pix, it's not very good. Waste output per day 0. Something not... That is not correct. So if I go to the manager, if I look at if there's any task, yes. So look at this, refining waste outcome 100. So we can claim it. So it's done. Yes, that is correct, Peter. A minimum of 25 waste to sell both to global waste systems and Eternal Labs. So we can claim it here. Wow, wonderful. Okay, here's your bloody Astro credits. Sweet ass, thank you so much. I am actually gonna go and check what it looks like on Polygon Scan. So we all know If we can look for everything here on the Polygon scan, they're all 1155 tokens. So the cup is incorrect. We were given 95 Astro credits. That is more correct. So there's actually a 5% cut that the in-game corporation takes when they convert it. But so yeah, looking good, looking good, looking good. And we have 3 minutes to claim the outcome of refining waste, and then there's another like 2 opportunities here. And as you know, we can accelerate them by spending Astro credits. So if I would spend 30 Astro credits now, it'll be instant. I'll show you. Boom, you spend 30 Astro credits. Wait for it to be confirmed. There we go. And now we can claim it instantly. Message was received, thank you very much. And we can claim it and find out what resources we can get. And remember, selling waste to Eternal Labs, there's a 39% chance of you finding absolutely nothing. So let's see what's happening now. So this is the outcome when you're finding absolutely nothing. So this means this is no failure whatsoever, but we didn't get anything at all. Very unfortunate, the worst outcome possible. But the most likely one as well. So now we have no active orders at Global Waste System. We can enter that company again, see if we can sell some waste. Yes, no active orders. Boom, we have 50. We're gonna save 25 because what do you mean by that? No, everything is on chain. We have moved all assets on chain. That's what we just did. That's why we stopped the waste collection off chain and moved it on chain. So sometimes when I'm becoming a bit quiet, it's because I'm writing it down. Not astronomical, not at all. Well, yes, you will spend Matic, that's correct, but everything is on chain, and that's why I'm recommending you guys to make sure that all the tiles are fully I just need to check on one thing. It seems like
Kul att det händer något nytt här. Men får de här utbildningarna först på
Okay, there's not sure why and when they will spawn. So still claiming waste. Think about it. If you collect them all at the same time, you spend like 0.03 US dollar, like $3 per claim. Well, it's not astronomical. So okay, it says 0 output per day. This is not correct. Which one would you recommend? Building facility on top of the legendary picks or build it on top of outlier domain? Outlier domain, 100%. But there's two different kind of facilities. You need a legendary facility to stake it on a legendary picks or a legendary territory, and you need an outlier facility to stake it on an outlier picks or an outlier territory. They must match. You cannot stake a legendary facility on anything else than the facility, the land asset of same tier. So legendary must match legendary tier picks or land asset. But the outcome would be better to have a facility staked on an outlier domain compared to legendary picks. Picks do not have a high energy output. So the best way to increase your energy output is by building territories. The best waste generation is by buying drones. Drones are still to be bought on an marketplace like OpenSea and so on. And soon also in the Net Empire marketplace. Which is not too bad at either, but yes, we obviously want to make sure that all the Planet X assets will be tradable in the marketplace of Planet IX, as it's more secure and gives you a better experience in playing the game. I'm gonna soon end this Twitch for today. I have a lot of notes written during this session, which I need to hand over to our devs so we can make those minor changes. I'm still curious to understand why there's no waste generation on the tiles. They should have been in my opinion at least. But since it's not a linear waste production, it could all of a sudden happen that it will, pop up 3 waste units all of a sudden and then none for a long time. But I will definitely go check in on this later on today and report it if no waste will be spawning on the tiles. So currently there's 3 tiles. If we go and check on build and overview, there's 1, 2, 3 tiles where there's pigs staked. Those will generate waste. And then we have 3 tiles where there will be an energy output. So looking at this, outlier pigs and outlier facility will only generate 1 energy per day. This information is all in the white paper. The rare facility on a rare pigs 2 per day. So maybe if I do like this. So we'll show you. Okay, so a pix gives you 1 power. That's the amount of energy the facility will produce. Area 3, 4, 5, 6. And then depending on the level, you can increase that output as well. And the time it takes for the facility to produce. Doctor, there's no Gleam link today. Yes, there is. You have a higher waste generation output from a Genesis drone compared to a Piercer drone. The Genesis drone will generate 14 waste per day, and the Piercer drone 13. Okay, I'm really happy that I can show you this today. I thought it was really exciting. I have a lot of notes that I need to forward to our devs to make sure that we fix those minor flaws. I will definitely continue tomorrow. Not sure exactly at what time, depending on how much I can fix beforehand, but we'll definitely come back tomorrow and show you what it will all look like. I suggest that you go out and play around, stake your tiles, make sure that you utilize all of them, find the best outcome of your tiles. If you don't have a facility, stake pigs. Let your territories remain staked in the territory staking dashboard. Stake your drones on top of your tiles in mission control. They will generate waste, more waste than single pigs. And yes, and I hope to see you guys back here